Yo, we are back with another episode of
Slandering You.
No.
Oh.
So, Taguchi, JJ Watt, Aaron Judge, and Wayne Gretzky, do you know what all these individuals have in common?
They're all white.
That's correct. The number 99, they all wore 99. And we are on episode 99 of the Until Next Week podcast.
No one knows who So Taguchi is.
He was a Cardinals superstar, sort of, back in the day. And if you're a baseball fan, you love that man. But if not, then you can just go with one of your other athletes who's also 99.
Aaron Judge is a bum. Wayne Gretzky, GOAT.
If you don't watch sports, there's a thing called the dollar store, but there's also a 99-cent store, so that can be your number 99. If you have any other 99 ideas, really just embody them right now, and that can really speak to you through this episode.
They look 99. I see them. They're looking at me.
That too. And yeah, we're back with another episode of the pod, number 99.
Hello. What's up, world?
They said it wasn't possible, but we finally have reached our goal. 99 episodes of the... Okay, well, that runned it. 99 episodes of the Until Next Week podcast. This is it. This is the last one we ever do.
Goodbye.
Which is strange because obviously we were asking for ideas for episode 100, but
Jokes
really,
on you. We're gaslighting everybody.
99 is it. So thank you for listening again. This has been episode 99 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Goodbye.
But really,
oh wait, hello.
We are back. We're still going. We're also still going to the road to 100 5-star reviews. We'll change it this week. It'll be the road to 99 5-star reviews on Apple and Spotify.
No, 100 of them.
Okay, I changed my mind. We will do 100 still. Please leave those reviews, the written reviews on Apple so we can read them on the pod. 5 stars just on Spotify. It's really easy. You just click it, and that's all you got to do.
Click it or ticket.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I've been saying that for decades.
Decades?
Maybe.
When do you think you first said that, Dane?
I think I've never said it until this moment right now.
Goes from saying it for decades to this being the first time you've ever said it.
You know I'm erratic.
What else have you said for decades that really is just going to be coming out of your mouth right now for the first time?
I don't know. My hips are tight. My hip was inflamed this week.
You have said that a lot.
Yeah.
That is true.
They're tighter than a snare drum.
They're
so
it's been
tight.
a while. Yeah.
They're so tight, and the reverberations have made it across the airways of the world all the way to your sister's ears, who then sent me ways to loosen said tight hips.
Man, I thought you were talking to the listener's ears there for a second, not my sister's ears.
She is one of the listeners.
That is
sometimes.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
So are your hips actually tight right now?
All the time.
I thought once you run a marathon, nothing bad can happen to you ever again.
That's true.
It's the key to eternal life.
No, because that's blasphemous.
No. I mixed that up for a second. Sorry. That's our number one sponsor of the pod.
There you go.
Hey, wait until a little bit later and you can hear more.
Me and Samuel are both drinking Mountain Dew.
I'm drinking Baja Blast, though.
Yeah, he is the better of the two. However, I didn't want to splurge this time.
Why was that?
Because I like to buy the tiny cans. I think having a whole can of Mountain Dew is kind of a lot. And so I get the tiny cans, and they don't have the tiny cans in Baja Blast yet.
Oh, that is disappointing. I was going to wait until later in the episode, but I guess...
To slander Lindsay Reed?
No. One of our sponsors of the week, which we'll get to later, Emily Abbott, she gave us a gift this week.
Oh, yeah.
And you forgot about it until this right now, this moment, right here, right now.
You told me it was a check.
And it is for 1 million pesos.
I would take
dollars.
it.
Actually, you talk for like 2 seconds while I grab it.
I think it's going to be a t-shirt or a bunny rabbit or something to do with Samuel's face. Oh yeah, let's go. It's more Mountain Dew. Hey, Capri Suns. She's been listening. This is great. I had no idea what this was until right now. I asked Samuel, can I hold it? And he said, kind of.
Yes.
Wow.
She gave it to me. I'm like, oh man, you do care.
I'm no longer tired or thirsty or in want because I have everything I need in the palm of my hands.
Do you want to explain exactly what you're holding?
Right now in my hands is this a 10-pack or a 12-pack?
It says 10 all over
10
it.
pack of tiny cans, and I'm drinking a tiny can. I brought one.
Yes, I thought that was ironic there.
Wow, that's super ironic.
And then the Capri Suns.
Pacific Cooler flavored specifically, which is the superior flavor. If you don't drink that one, you're wrong.
Do you want to bring up again why this is significant?
Well, so once upon a time, we used to record at one of our sponsors' house. His
Jake
name
Trustin Art.
is Jake Trustin Art. And while being there, one of my other roommates named Lane Rogers also inquired about the podcast, and he would stand there and listen to us record from time to time. And then his parents apparently find our podcast fascinating, which is awesome.
And if you're still listening, you know what you can do.
Mr. and Mrs. Rogers.
Yes, please.
Send us more Mountain Dew.
And Capri Suns.
Yeah, and Capri Suns.
Yes.
So they sent us Capri Suns and Mountain Dew, and it was from Anonymous. And I was like, this is crazy.
You're like, who's this from?
Who got my address? That's what I was thinking at the time.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was revealed that it was Lane's parents, and I was very excited. And I'm still excited because Emily has redone it. Episode 99 is off with a smashing hit.
Man.
This is fantastic.
The vibes are way up. Also, you need to pick up the Mountain Dews because if you remember, we posted a picture with Bose on the Instagram. So if we pose with these nicely right now, I can take a screen record. Wait for it. Smile. And there we go. Now I will get a snapshot, screenshot. That's the word I speak sometimes. And we might post that on the pod.
People out there,
Instagram, that is.
If you want to shout out and make a young boy happy named Dane,
Capri Suns and Mountain Dews.
Yeah, I mean,
or anything really.
Yeah, the pickleball paddles, ecstatic about those. Honestly, anything you guys don't want, send it to us. And not anything.
That could get dangerous pretty quickly.
I don't want your used spatula. Oh, that too.
Yeah. Unless
it's a good spatula.
LeBron, you're still listening. You can send me anything.
You remember the
anything, LeBron?
You remember the super spatula on SpongeBob?
Anything.
Whoa.
Yes. What?
Remember the super spatula on SpongeBob?
Yes.
That was pretty
Every
cool.
single gadget. Why are we talking about SpongeBob?
I think I'm going to have a second one of these bad boys. Oh man, that's smooth.
You have so much right now. This is a good day.
I was running low at home too. That's the best part.
There you go. And just to make it fair, I think I'll let you have all the Mountain Dews.
Okay.
And I'll take the Capri Suns.
That's fine.
Which honestly, you probably prefer that, but I do have more access to Mountain Dews than you do.
You have free access to Mountain Dew, and it's really grinding my gears, but that's later.
Yes. But you now have a small can pack, big pack of small cans that you can drink in a big pack. So if you drink too small, it's bigger than a normal size.
I think it is, yes.
It's
14. It'd be 15 ounces and 12 fluid ounces is one can.
And really, just the main point of this is, yes, please leave 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
I need to amend my updates of the week. So starting with my updates of the week, I received a 10-pack of Mountain Dew from one of our fans from the podcast.
Emily. Shout out Emily Abbott.
Shout out Emily. Big goat. So also what happened this week is I got stabbed.
No.
Some of you listening may have been there when I got stabbed.
Oh no.
There was a young man by the name of Joe Peck.
Hey, don't say names though.
You're right. Joe Peck. As you know, I go to a run club led by a very fantastic lady. And then afterwards, usually we go to a coffee shop or we go and do something different. Like I think we got food one time.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. And so afterwards, we went to this coffee shop in one of the suburbs of Springfield, and we're sitting there having a good old time.
Was it Kingdom Coffee?
It was not a suburb of Springfield. You meatball.
Oh, well, I just thought. I mean, Kingdom Coffee's kind of hidden back in there.
Sometimes
we
go to that one though.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Okay, but keep talking.
Which is this place called The Workshop.
Oh, yeah.
In Ozark. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we were running out there. And so we're sitting there, and this other guy and Joe were throwing a knife back and forth. By knife, I mean a butter knife. And so we're sitting there, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. We're out in public, people. And so I stand up, go over to him and say, give me the knife. And he goes, no. And then I said, give me the knife. And he goes, no. And then he takes the knife and stabs me in the palm with it. And I go, ow.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still here. No, it's not here. I go, ow, give me the knife. And I took it and went and sat down, and we continued our peaceful morning. And then I look up, and they're throwing another knife. It was very upsetting to some of us.
Did you bleed?
No, but it hurt.
Why would he stab you?
Why would he do a lot of things?
I mean, you're around him daily. I am not.
I wouldn't say daily because he's an intern at our church, and I'm a resident. That's a little bit different.
Okay.
Intern only works 10 hours a week.
Okay, so you only see him never.
Yeah, I might see him one day a week, usually there. And then, but I'm there, obviously. I was there almost 44 hours this week.
Shout out to you.
I know. We're putting in that time, baby.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
What else? What else is happening in the life of Dane?
What else happened is one of our fans wrote in something about you that I need to read out loud on the podcast.
RB.
Yeah, however.
RB calls out Samuel. Who is RB?
Can't tell you. And
RB.
this person chose to remain anonymous. They said,
RB.
Also, can you please tell Samuel that if he supported small businesses instead of going to wicked Costco, they would figure out his insurance and find him a better pair of glasses that he wouldn't grind his gears. So you support wicked businesses is what I'm saying.
RB. Is this a guy or a girl?
Can't tell you.
Just based on it being an R, I don't know why I just immediately assumed that's a girl.
It's Reggie Bush.
At first I thought it was a running back.
Oh,
wait, who's calling me out? What's happening? Why am I getting called out?
Because you went to Costco and got glasses instead of going to a small business. That would have worked with your insurance.
I haven't purchased any glasses yet.
Well, I didn't know that.
So joke's on you. Ha!
Are you blind?
Ha! Ha! Wait, where are you again? I can't see.
I can't see.
I do need to go somewhere soon, though.
Dude, I have so much.
If you would tell me who this is or where or what, maybe I could go there.
Well, I tell you what.
Probably won't, but maybe.
Person who knows who they are, if you want me to tell Samuel about your place of business, then I'll tell him. However, we'll have to wait until next week to see if the saga continues.
Yeah, it depends if I go this week. So
exactly.
That's kind of awkward.
Yeah,
so, and I don't know who you're talking about, so this is a little weird. What's your other updates?
Dang it.
I can't talk either.
That's okay. Last week on Saturday, I think
episode 98 of the Until Next Week podcast.
No, it was after we recorded that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but we went on what we have deemed to be called now spicy hikes. It was great. It was me.
I saw that. You weren't wearing anything.
I was. I was. But me and Pretty Ricky went, and we had some friends with us, and I won't say who again. And then
was RB in the mix?
No. But so we went, and we're walking, and blah, 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 blah. And one of the girls was kind of towards the front. There was 5 of us total. And then one of the girls says, I've always had like major crush on redheads.
You're like, oh.
And then
how convenient.
Everybody turns around and looks at me, and I go, hello?
Hello?
And she goes, oh, Dane, I forgot you were here.
Oh, not you, though. Like every other redhead.
Yeah, right.
Not you.
She goes,
I would never date you, Dane.
Yeah, never.
Never. And then she just went on to insult you for a bit.
She pushed me down and called me a gap-toothed cancer boy and spit on me and said, tuh.
That's honestly the best way that could have gone.
Probably.
Yeah.
I say that, and then my boss gets angry whenever I say that. Because they go, wait, what did that person say about you? And I go, well, they pushed me, called me a gap-toothed cancer boy, and then spit in my eyes.
And he gets mad at you?
Yeah, I know, right?
Why would he get mad at you for getting called that?
It's called gaslighting, Samuel. And so, as you can see here, I'm kidding. My boss doesn't gaslight me. He's a nice boss.
RB is Michael Fuller.
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Michael Fuller.
Nope.
Yeah. Evil. Evil Costco. It is evil.
Okay. Any other updates there?
No, hiking was fun, though. We almost went to Arkansas until we realized that by the time we drove to Arkansas, it would be dark because it gets dark at noon nowadays. And so... Yeah.
Fun fact, if you ever go to Dogwood Canyon in Branson, you can walk and you'll walk into Arkansas. Ooh. Like midway through the trail, it's just like you're in Arkansas now.
Is it a pretty hike?
It is. It's like $20-ish to do.
$20?
Give or take, maybe a little more.
To walk the land?
It's pretty nice.
I don't care.
It's pretty nice.
I'm not paying $20 for anything.
And that's why you break in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's all you got to do. It's pretty easy.
I'm not paying $20 for anything other than a date.
Or... how much did you pay to enter the marathon? I think that was more than $20.
It was $75.
See,
but I didn't walk the land. I raced the land.
You raced the concrete roads.
Some people run races. Wait, some people do.
That is
runs.
true. Okay.
They're going to run the marathon. I race the marathon.
Well,
because I came here to win.
You jogged the first 16 miles of the marathon.
And then
you're like, let's start picking it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But we talked about that last week.
And my hip was inflamed for most of the week. It was crazy.
But you're feeling great now.
I used a
the Mountain
lacrosse ball.
Dews have healed you.
They have.
Yes. Some updates for myself. Jake Trustin Art, you know who he is.
Who?
And I know who he is, which is why we basically had a date on Saturday.
That's hot.
Not really, though.
Yeah.
We went to a sports card show here in Springfield, Missouri, because, again, you know he's into sports cards and such.
True.
And it's like, hey, check this place out. So we met up, and then he called me. Or no, he texted me. He's like, where are you? Because I was there before him. And he's like, I'm in a black jacket, like a gray sweatpants, and a hat. And I'm like, well, that means you look like every single middle-aged man here right now.
True.
And after about 4 seconds of talking, I turned around and he was talking to me on the phone right behind me. I'm like, I hate you. Don't do that. But it was pretty good time overall. I haven't really been to a lot of card shows, but this is one of the biggest ones I've ever had, like in Springfield, Missouri. It was held at Hammonds Field, which is the home of the Springfield Cardinals, the AA minor league affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Your Springfield Cardinals.
Yes, shout out. But yeah, we'd mainly just look through cards for a bit. I did get one card that I think you'd be very interested in.
Yeah, Ty Cobb, original rookie
It wasn't
card?
Ty Cobb, wasn't Babe Ruth, wasn't Aaron Judge, wasn't Tom Brady, but it was George H.W. Bush.
Nice. George Bush rookie card.
What was it? Saddam Hussein rookie card. Wasn't that the clip?
Okay, so there's a clip. I don't support this.
No, as you yell it, you don't support it.
It's really funny. And I showed Samuel one time, and it's not funny at the same time. But they scream, George Bush rookie card, Mr. September himself.
Gosh.
I'm like, that's terrible.
That's so bad.
Those of you at home who are getting it right now are laughing in like wow, that's so bad way.
Yeah. But this was a George H.W. Bush. So we were
George Sr.
Yeah, H.W., not W. H.W.'s pre-Clinton, pre-Monica Lewinsky, pre-all that. But it was a cool looking card. It had like a holographic background. I'm like, I need this.
Pre-9/11.
And it cost me a solid like 85 cents, give or take.
That's crazy.
And it was worth every penny.
85 cents for
it was like a box of dollar cards. And you know, at card shows specifically, you're supposed to kind of like wheel and deal a little bit. You don't ever just pay the price.
Why would you do that?
So I went through this box and I'm like, okay, each of these are listed as $1.
Yeah.
I have 12 in my hand. I'm going to give them a $10 bill and be like, will you do this? And of course I was negotiating with a little kid and he's like, I don't know if I can do this. I got to ask my dad. So then I had to wait. And the dad came over. He's like, yes, you can do that. That's fine.
That's fine.
Got a great deal there. Saved $2.
Nice.
And then a little bit later, I had only $10 left on me because I only brought two $10 bills to this show. And I got a bobblehead that was $10. But I'm like, I can't haggle down from here because I have $10.
Well, sure you can.
So I picked up a $1 baseball card. I'm like, will you do both of these, which would be $11 for 10? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take $1 off for you.
So this was so easy that obviously Jake Trustin Art was going to try to do the same thing.
Yeah, but he got shut down.
And
that's great.
He decided to go 13 cards somewhere. And he asked them like, hey, will you do this for $10? And they're like, sure. And then he handed them a 20.
Jake.
And then they gave him 7 back. And I'm like, Jake, you can't give them more and expect change in this scenario. You have to have the exact amounts. And I think he learned. He learned a lot right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Because they probably looked at him and said, that's tough.
Yeah, that's like the one thing you don't ever. It's like, I can't afford this. I can't do
don't hand them the money.
$13. Like, I can't afford that all. But here's a $50 bill. So please give me $37 back.
That's how I feel with sports gambling.
Yeah, so I think he learned a lot there. It's very good that he is learning, so he's able to spend his money more effectively because he has been given a budget by his wife for sports cards.
Mrs. Trustin Art.
Yeah, so I don't know if she's a big fan of me right now for telling him about this sports card show because he did go back-to-back days. And I don't know how many cards he bought in all, but he probably got a good amount.
He does have a budget from Mrs. Trustin Art.
So maybe he used up that budget, but I think he got more bang for the buck going there, which maybe might lead to more money for that household down the road.
I think Mrs. Trustin Art likes me more than Mr. Trustin Art.
I think she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of my supporters. So
Shout out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the main stuff that happened with like this card show. Besides that, I went straight from there basically to a friend's wedding, Kinsey and Jonathan, shout out. But before this wedding, you know, it's in like Stratford, Missouri. And on the way there, you have to stop by Buccees. Because what else would you do on the way to a wedding than stop and get food?
Some beaver nuggets.
It really wasn't my decision. I was riding with my friend Michael, and he's
Fuller.
different Michael Clonch. And he decided he needed a drink and a barbecue sandwich, which is a bold move before a wedding where you'll get food. But
especially the barbecue sandwich.
He was just hungry. He was hungry.
It's going to drip on your shirt.
Yeah, I think he waited until we got to the venue to actually eat the sandwich.
Still crazy. Now it's cold.
It was nice going to Buccees. Haven't been there in a while. It's always just a good piece of Americana.
It's
like
something.
You see people running every which way, all shapes and sizes. Like it's really, I don't know if I want to go this route. It's kind of what heaven will look like. Like you get a little bit of everything there. I don't know.
We're not going to be in our bodies, Samuel. You're crazy.
I don't know. Is there Buccees in heaven?
There's no need for a Buccees in heaven.
Okay. You're making a good point. So we went to Buccees, and then we got to the wedding early because we were requested to do parking duty.
Of course.
Because this venue, the parking situation was a little ugly, and they gave us like very specific instructions on how to park cars and everything. So, of course, when we got there, the cars were already parked incorrectly.
Of course.
The people who gave us the instructions parked their cars poorly before we even got there.
Yeah.
And we're like, what you just took away like 15 spots for us.
That was a test.
That's a lot. So that was an issue. So we were kind of running from behind at the beginning, but we did start parking the cars. We got people where they needed to go. And then we were still parking cars. And then they kind of waved us over and like, hey, the wedding's starting. And we're like, okay,
no, it's not.
We'll stop. Even though this is more important, parking cars, we will go into the wedding. And I'm glad I did because I believe I mentioned to you a while back. I haven't listened to it recently, but I was listening to that like exorcism podcast.
Yeah,
deal.
you're performing exorcists.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did because I think I was able to use some of these skills I've learned on the little kid ahead of me who was making so many wild noises during this wedding. It was getting very frustrating. Like it got to the point where I just had to like look down. I'm like, this kid has
stiff-armed him.
Some sort of demon in him. And the person who was supposed to be watching this kid, she would just here's the scene. We're outside. It's like in an open air chapel. They have like the concrete floors, and then they have like those metal chairs.
Yeah,
that make so much noise when you hit them around.
Yeah, kids are the worst.
This kid was jumping like all over, like all three of them during the ceremony, and the person who was supposed to be watching him like kind of put a hand out. I was like, no, stop. And then she just kind of let him to cause the chaos until he made so much noise. She'd like pick him up for like a few seconds and then put it back down. I'm like, just hold him. Just like put like, I mean, he can tap out. Like if you hold your hand there long enough, like he'll go to sleep.
The voices in the kid's head was playing Jump Around.
It was on repeat over and over and over. But what the nice thing is about this venue is they had like open windows because it's an open air ceremony. And I was like, I think I can grab him. I could probably throw him out this window.
Yeah.
He would be okay. Get the noise out. I think people might applaud me during the ceremony. It's like,
you mean like this?
You're learning. But I held back, but I was going to throw him outside one of those windows because he just would not stop causing a ruckus.
Yeet the baby out the window like Mufasa was yeeted.
I also, on the way out, I'd throw holy water on him. And that's part of the exorcism stuff. And it was like, begone, Satan.
Begone.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Behind me.
So I'm glad I've been listening to the podcast every once in a while because I am learning on how to take care of troublesome children.
Hey, listen, podcasts are very educational. I mean, take a look at the Until Next Week podcast.
You've learned so much.
You learn lots of things from the Until Next Week podcast.
All the things.
You learned that Monica Lewinsky was one of our presidents.
You've learned, what else have you learned? Mountain Dew is actually good for you, better for you than water.
Yeah, so true. First off, there's no evidence that it isn't the cure for lots of diseases, really. All of the ones I have, I'm still living.
Highly recommend aspartame.
Oh,
there's
no aspartame in Mountain Dew. High fructose corn syrup is in Mountain Dew.
And what else is in there again? We've read these off before, but what's like the key ingredients, like top 3?
Yeah, concentrated orange juice. citric acid,
Yep.
natural flavor, sodium benzoate.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Sodium benzoate. You learned that actually is a growth hormone to make you bigger and better, so you can be like Mike Tyson one day.
Ooh, here's one.
Irregular bowel syndrome.
Erythrobic acid. Erythric acid.
A cryptic acid.
Yellow number 5 is my favorite.
It really is a good one. So you got to keep drinking it up because they might take it away sometime in the future.
Haters.
But yeah, love all that stuff we've learned so far from the podcast. But besides all that, getting back to the wedding briefly. So we had the exorcism that all went pretty well. And then at the wedding itself, they had pretty solid food. They had like sliders from like a catering truck, but then they had,
I love sliders. Right
I know it was nice.
I'm so hungry.
But they had a full on like coffee bar.
Coffee's
like,
disgusting.
From like a coffee shop.
Coffee ethic?
No, it was like one that's like around Branson area, I believe. And they literally brought in like 2 baristas and they had like their full coffee setup. I'm like, this is kind of nice because it's free to me, which is always a plus. Line took a little bit, but I did go through and I was like, I need to pick up 2 drinks. And I didn't clarify they were both for me.
Oh.
So I got plenty of caffeine, helped me on the dance floor later, which is good because we mentioned last week all of our top like wedding dance songs. And we'll get into a few more a little later on in the episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, the coffee definitely helped. And then they did get married. So that was good as well.
Who would have thought that this is where we're at right now?
I'm a little disappointed that at weddings, they don't ever ask, like in the movies, like, does anyone object?
Yeah, I have a lot to say about that.
I want someone to object.
Listen.
It can make it interesting, a little spicy.
Yeah, first off, I got nothing to hide. If somebody wants to object and she wants to leave me, then this wasn't great anyways.
Yeah.
Second of all, maybe sometimes that's my time to shoot the shot.
You have a good chance.
I mean, here's the thing. You miss all the shots that you take and...
That's all the shots you take.
I know what I said. And so,
okay, Bronny. And
so whenever you take the shot, it doesn't matter because you just get to party and eat their food that they had to buy for all this anyways.
Yeah.
And so
it also reminds me, like you've seen The Office, right?
Of course.
You remember the episode where I believe Michael asked Holly to marry him?
Maybe.
But before that, he had like, I think everybody in the office also asked Holly, like, will you marry me? And she'll decline. And then it got to Ryan and he asked and she declined and he's like, whew. That was the only one I was worried about.
Shout out to Ryan. Ryan was ridiculous.
It's a similar idea there, though.
Ryan had a drastic rise and a drastic fall in that show.
He really did. He went from like going to the head of everything to the lowest totem pole. He kind of reminds me of Michael Fuller. I don't know why, but he kind of, well, I mean, either him or Oscar reminds me of Michael Fuller.
So true. So yeah. I mean, yeah.
A little bit of Kevin too. And Kelly. All 4 of those combined with Creed is Michael Fuller.
Creed, Creed's body. and all the personalities.
Yeah.
Because there's a Reddit thread that says that Creed was actually a secret mastermind or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty compelling theory. I think it is true.
All I know is that you did something else at Buccees.
Yeah, I went back to Buccees afterwards because we were all dressed up and we're like, you can't just go home after a wedding. You got to stop by Buccees again.
You got to step out on the fools.
So there was like 5 or 6 of us, bridesmaids, one of which was Lauren, and then also non-bridesmaids, which were me and also Michael.
Who's Lauren?
You know who she is.
Oh.
You know.
Fine. Samuel's off the market.
We all got a picture in front of the Bucky statue, the beaver. And it's kind of funny because one of the people that I rode with, he is a cop, which is always fun, kind of picking his mind. But we were trying to take a selfie in front of this Bucky beaver, and someone else was like, hey, I can do it for you. So this lady took a picture, and as we walked into Bucky's afterwards, he's like, I think I arrested her once.
And
I was like, wow, why didn't you catch up? That would have been a great time. But
there's some arrests you don't forget. That's the thing.
And also he's newer at this. He's like, yeah, I think I did. I think I arrested her. And she took the picture. So, I mean, she is redeeming herself well.
Yeah, she's serving society. I mean, she's getting back out there. I mean, whenever you get arrested for, I don't know what it might be, tax evasion, and then you just got to get back out there and keep trying, save money,
And one of these days, like, you might be able to get past the tax evasion and they won't catch you.
Yeah, that's why it's called evasion. You're not supposed to get caught.
Perseverance, yeah.
Yeah, perseverance.
It's also key.
Never say never, never back down, wake up at 4 a.m., don't get downtrodden by the tax evasion.
And all of those quotes remind me of Santa Claus. Because, again, we are getting to the Christmas season. But also, I went to Bass Pro Shops in Springfield, Missouri, because they have all their Christmas decorations up. And my family and myself did it again. We got our family pictures with Santa.
Dang it.
It was very nice. We went around 4:30, I think on a Sunday afternoon, cut ahead of all the little kids because we had our reservations, got up to Santa. And this Santa, sometimes they look a little confused. Like, why are all these very large humans coming to get a picture with me? But this
None
one,
of you are children.
This one was different. He was very eager to have multiple of us sit on his lap. And I'm like, I don't really want to. He's like, no, both you guys. I can put one on each leg. And I'm like, I think I'm okay, Santa. I think I'm okay. And then he started saying, ho, ho, ho. I'm like, no,
Santa.
No. So we went out for drinks later. But no.
No. Bad Santa.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but he was very friendly, very joyful, as Santa should be. But it was just like whenever he was saying it, because again, the youngest person out of the group of 7 of us who went for the pictures is 22 years old.
Spicy Santa.
But he was really trying to get like me and my brother, which are 6'6" and 6'7".
Of course.
200 combined, we're probably pushing close to 500 pounds.
Uh-oh.
And that made for an experience. But on the plus side, this time around when we got pictures, we did not have to get retakes.
There you go.
Which is kind of weird for free pictures at Santa in the first place. But
I don't know.
My mom has her ways with pictures.
Uh-oh.
And almost every year something goes wrong.
Yeah.
And we have to go through the line again, skip ahead of the little kids, push a few down in the way, and get pics again.
Make them
but this
cry.
time, it was just like, got the pics and got out of there.
Yeah, didn't get out.
So, I didn't tell them what I wanted for Christmas.
Dang it.
Which is 105 star reviews on the podcast. There we go.
Have I ever told you how I ruin all my family photos?
Just by being in them?
Partly. Sometimes I'll do what I call my meth face, where it looks like I'm on meth.
Could you do the face for us right now? Yeah, I've seen that face. I've actually seen that face before.
I do that a lot. Mm-hmm. But then also the other one I do is I'll smile big and everything, and then they'll be like, all right, 1, 2, 3, and I'll give the camera the bird. And then your stepmom may not notice it until she puts it on a mug one year, and then on that mug it's just me giving the bird to the camera. And then they realize. And then they realize they have to get rid of the mug and crop me out of the photo. If they just got, I was going to say, if they just got rid of you, it would be okay. No, because I was in the middle, I think, that year. Mm-hmm, and they don't know what Photoshop is. They think that's some kind of wizardry from the evil spirits. There has been a few times I've used, so again, I have a Google Pixel Android phone. Which some people hate. I know, it's crazy. That might be sin. I am Samuel Sin. But anyways, they have this feature where you can like use AI basically and like eliminate people from photos really easily. Yeah, like your exes. And I was in the Ghostrunners Facebook group at one point, and someone's like, I have this picture I have of my son, but there's this girl in the background and I need her out of there because it looks bad. Can anyone help? And then I literally took the picture, used the Google AI, and had it back to her in like a minute, and it looked great. And you couldn't even tell she was there. It's like, I can pay you for this. I'm like, no. Pay you? You don't need to pay me anything. This is out of the goodness of my own heart. That'll be $49.99 plus shipping and handling. I charge her $50. Yeah. I reported her to the admins. I'm like, hey, she's not paying up. You got to get her out of this group. You should have then started offering your services. Yeah, just like everybody. Yeah, anybody who wants this, I'll do anything you want. Yeah, I can use my free AI software on my Google Pixel phone to fix everything, which is really nice. Yeah, pay me for this. At Samuel if I do 15. That enough, it could annoy people about like how much I'm posting in the group, and I don't want people to come back and say like, "Man, that grinds my gears that he's doing that." Whoa! Wow! Transition? Well, unfortunately, that's too early, Samuel. Dang it! That grinds my gears. I messed up because we're actually at a different part of the episode, which, as you remember, it is sports talk. Yes, we're back again. I don't know what I'm about to say, but it will be something sports related. We talk about fantasy, not soccer, and Dak Prescott. Home runs, injuries, because the Cowboys stink. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Who else is depressed? You want to know how this week's Cowboys game went for Dane? I'm sitting there and I'm watching the game, and it's already not great, but I'm like, we're hanging around, and then I'm sitting there, and Reverend Banks was there, and amen. He was playing a Ben Shapiro thing out loud, and I was like, "This is ridiculous." It's so much louder than the TV was. You're like, "Can you go elsewhere? We're watching the game." I was like, "I don't care if Ben Shapiro's in Israel right now." I was like, "That's crazy." And then, would you have been intrigued if he was in Palestine? No. Okay, sorry. And then Cooper Rush throws a pick while I'm getting mad about the sound.
Wait. Cooper Rush throws a pick.
Yeah, Cooper the Goat Rush.
What about the other guy?
The other guy? You mean Trey Lance?
No, I mean Dak Prescott.
Dak has decided to take some time away because he tore his hamstring off the bone.
How much is he getting paid this year?
You can't help injury, Samuel.
I mean, you can. That's why there's
Jordan
a doctor.
that.
That's why there's a doctor.
Doctors aren't real. We've been over this.
Are birds real?
No.
Okay. So you guys won, right?
So then he throws a pick, and I slap the table like, boom.
Yeah.
And I stand up and I go, that's it. I'm going to small group. And I walked out the door and went to small group.
Which is, again, probably better for you than watching the Cowboys.
Well, I was getting driven up a wall watching
is
the Cowboys.
yeah.
Couldn't run the ball, couldn't throw the ball, couldn't play defense.
But his name's Cooper Rush.
I know.
How could he not rush the ball?
I don't know. Dane had to go outside for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so that was very upsetting today.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
The Cowboys currently have the 11th pick in the draft, which I'm very surprised because we're 3-6. How are we that good?
There are some bad teams. And you're one of the bad teams, but there's worse teams.
How are we the 11th worst? That doesn't make any sense in my head.
How there's that many more that are worse than you?
Yeah. We should
When
be
you're
like
3
top
and 6.
5.
There's multiple teams that just have 2 wins.
I know.
It's weird.
But there's
none of those teams are in the NFC North though. So
Dang it.
shout out NFC North.
Packers could suck it.
I'll go.
Didn't they lose?
We did, but we lost to the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions are really
And
good.
they looked at I think Scheffner or whatever, he looked at the
Adam
projections for the rest of the year, and he has them only losing, I think, 3 more games, which would put them, the Packers, which would put them at 12-5 on the season.
Packers can suck it.
They legitimately will win 12 games this year.
I don't care. We won 12 games 3 years in a row. Look
And
where we are.
Dak Prescott's injured.
No, we're in turmoil. Because you know why? Because, never mind. That's my grinding my gears. I can't say
don't
it
get
right
ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself.
But also, I destroyed Jake Trustinart in Stratamag this week. I beat him 4-3.
We've mentioned him twice already on the pod. This is a good day.
I know. I was up 4-0 going into the top of the 9th. I bring in Emmanuel Classe to lock it down.
When was the draft for that?
I don't know. Weeks ago.
I think it was last Saturday, right?
It was marathon day.
Yeah, you had. Oh wait, it was marathon day.
Yeah.
So you have already talked about it, I think, briefly. But
Maybe.
I mean, we've talked about it before. Stratomatic Baseball League.
Yeah,
kind of fun.
Basically, a card game and fantasy baseball mixed, if you can imagine. But I destroyed his little hiney.
I heard everybody's 1-1.
Yeah. There was 6 teams that showed up one day and they split and we're all 1-1. There were some more games that happened yesterday, but blah, 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 blah. I've already made a trade. For some reason, they put a limit on the trades and I'm tired of people trying to limit me and my powers.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What kind of limits?
They said you can only make 4 trades a year.
What? Why? That's not fun.
It's because they're old. That's why.
They're like, we can't keep up with all of the movement. This is too much.
I'm just like, the thing that makes things fun is trading. And they only allow a little bit of trading.
That is a little unfortunate.
I know. I've always said I want unlimited trading. That's the only rule I want amended every year.
That's so 4 rules. That's so dumb.
I know.
That really is. Because some people do trades immediately, and then all of a sudden,
I did.
Yeah,
I did a trade before the season even started. Now I only have 3 left.
That's so dumb.
For 16 games.
So dumb.
Yeah, I know.
So dumb.
Yeah.
I also met Mr. Jake Trustinart. He came to the card show briefly.
You mean Jake's dad?
Yeah, Mr. Jake Trustinart's dad. Sorry.
Yeah. His name is Trusted.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy how that happens. We didn't really talk much. But anyways.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. He seemed like it, sort of.
But I destroyed his son in Stratomatic.
And that's all that matters.
That's it.
But there's always next week that he might be able to win some games again.
No one can beat me.
That's true. Because you're 1-1.
True.
So my sports updates is I destroyed Austin Messer in our Until Next Week Fantasy Football League this week. We were both, I believe, tied for first with Ryan Palmer Rockwell. And now, because I beat Austin, currently I'm 8-2. Ryan Palmer Rockwell is also 8-2. And I'm going to win this league. That's all I got to say. My team is very, very good. I'm playing Angela Birdwell this week. She has a good team.
Take my trade.
But my team is the best. No, I'm going to trade all her players.
Angela, look at me.
No.
Look at me.
Look at me.
No, don't look at
me.
Samuel. Don't look at Samuel.
No.
He's betraying you.
I know I just beat you this week because you're listening to this on Monday. But take all my trades. Don't take Dane's trades.
Samuel's betraying you.
Allie, do not get into this. Do not get into this. We know that you think that other trades should happen, but no. The only one that should happen is between me and Angela.
No.
Or anyone else I trade with?
No.
Okay, you got it? Cool.
No.
Okay, and break.
Dang it.
Okay, so other fantasy football updates. Joshua Schmitz of the Man Wagon podcast, he's in our league. And he had a wide receiver that goes by the name of Jamar Chase, who had one of the biggest fantasy football games of the year. He scored like 89 points for the Joshua Schmitz.
In our league.
And usually in these leagues, if you're completely amazing, you might get over 300 points. And if you have 90 points from your wide receiver, when running backs are heavily weighted,
that's 1/3 of the way
so
there.
are QBs, you have a good chance to win. And he was playing the Jack Holmgren. And I informed him, hey, your wide receiver scored you 90 points. You need to make some moves because you might be able to take down Jack. For everything that he's done to you, for this point scoring system that is crazy, for the jokes week after week after week that are sometimes great and sometimes a little iffy. Some might call it a little racist. And you had a chance to beat him and you lost.
I would know. I watched Am I
By
Racist?
like half a point. You scored 90 points with one player and then you ended up with 220. Joshua, you got to do better. And I think you will do better, but you'll have to wait until next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joshua, I need you to look at me in the eyes. I need you to pay my way into the Chicago Marathon. And then I need and that's all I need.
That's all you need. I was like, I don't know where you're going with it.
It's
with
just
this.
like $250.
Hey,
so
that's cheap. That's cheap.
I know, right? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then besides that, we don't have any soccer updates. So that's pretty much it this week on the Sports Talk segment of the Until Next Week podcast.
Soccer is white with black dots.
Okay. And are you saying that may grind your gears?
I don't like anything that uses feet.
I didn't click the button.
My feet. My hips.
Oh. It
Wow.
is that time of the episode, our Grinds Our Gears segment with Dane and Samuel.
Hello.
What grinds your gears, Dane?
Well, I'm a deer hunter. How do you do? I got the deer hunting wrapping tail for you.
I like that. Say it again.
No. I'm going deer hunting this weekend, and by the time you're listening to this, I will be completed.
Lindsay already caught 7.
No, Lindsay can't go hunting because she's pregnant.
70 times
and she's
7.
been selfish, and I'm going to kill so many more deers than she is because she's a trash hunter. I'm the best. Lindsay doesn't know how to do anything better than me in this life, and so other than be pregnant.
And how to pronounce words correctly.
No, Lindsay doesn't know how to do that either.
You said deers.
I know what I said.
Not a word.
I know my words.
Deer and deer is singular and plural.
Maybe to you,
Deer.
college man.
Oh, you take that back.
Anyone who went to college, don't listen to our podcast.
Stop. Most of the people who listen are in college.
You don't know that.
Or actually our two biggest categories are like 23 to 27 year olds and like 40
Drop out.
and 40 to 50 year olds.
Drop out.
You're our top 2. And I think most of you are either in college or were in college. So please keep listening.
I told somebody to drop out last night.
What's wrong with you?
Every time me and my boss are around somebody and we're talking to like one of our leaders or something, we're like, how's school going? And they're like, oh, it's so hard. I got this test and that test and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, drop out. And then he goes, no, don't do that.
No.
And I'm like, why not? Do it. All you get is an expensive piece of paper that you can prove by just working hard.
Well, if you have scholarships to cover it, don't drop out.
Yeah, if you have scholarships, drop out. You're wasting 4 years of your life.
So that was our college talk.
Wait, I'm not done.
Mm-hmm.
The other person that grinds my gears.
Yep, there we go.
Is somebody else who went to college. Jerry Jones.
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry. Uncle Jerry, look at me. Look at me.
Look at me. Look at you.
Jerry.
Drop Dak.
No.
Trade CD.
No.
And get rid of your cheerleaders.
Franchise tag Micah Parsons and then put some dang blinds on the windows that peer into the stadium, because you said that you knew what it was whenever you designed the stadium like 15 years ago, that the lights or that the sunlight after daylight savings time during a 3:30 game would be shining directly into the end zone and you won't be able to see. CeeDee Lamb missed a wide open touchdown this week because of that. And then you know what Jerry says in the post game? He says that's part of our home field advantage. But
he didn't catch it and he's on your team.
It hurt the home team, Jerry. What do you mean it's part of our home field advantage? The only way that could be possibly a part of the home field advantage is if you could time every drive perfectly to where you're on the opposite end of the field whenever the sun is shining through, which you cannot do physically.
Yeah, Jerry has some issues.
Jerry and I are beefing.
Yeah. Speaking of beefing, I have some beef with Taco Bell.
Ooh.
Because usually Taco Bell is the most pristine establishment out there.
I won't tolerate any slander.
They don't mess up your orders. They always have consistent tasting food, and it's just a good place overall. And I went there this evening.
You go there every time we record.
I don't go every time, but I go enough. And I made an order on the mobile app, and I'm like, okay, going through the drive-thru. It's like, hey, okay, Samuel's my name. Please give me my food. And they're like, okay, we got you. I went through. I also ordered a separate taco because I had a coupon that I had to show in person. So they gave me the taco first, and then I had to wait a bit.
They gave you the taco before they gave you the rest of your food?
The taco was done fast because the other thing was like a box of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then they gave me a box and a bag of food. I'm like, is this from my to-go order? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I guess I'll trust you. And I went on my way, and it was not my order whatsoever. And I'm like, where did my food go? Because I ordered a box that had like, it wasn't a chalupa, but it was something similar to a chalupa.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
No, it wasn't that. It was one of their new boxes.
Is it one of the ones with the soft taco on the outside, hard on the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was one of their Lux boxes, and it comes with like chips and cheese, a drink, a beefy 5-layer burrito, and I think one other item.
Goodness.
And I got a chalupa, which was not one of the things.
Oh.
I got chips and cheese, which was one of the things. I got my drink.
But of course.
But then they gave me like 2 soft tacos, which was just not right whatsoever. And then they gave me like a Mexican pizza.
Ooh.
Which was kind of nice.
Also not right.
But I was like, you just didn't even try to get my order right. Like what's happening in this fine establishment that you messed it up that poorly? So I haven't decided yet. I might put in a slight complaint because then they'll send me a gift card for food. I probably will because I did mess up my order. Even though I ate it, I was a little disappointed.
I mean, you should be.
That grinded my gears, especially when I was like, this is for my mobile order, right? And they're like, yeah.
And for the kids.
Yeah, so that was a little disappointing. Something else that also disappointed me was as I was logging off from work today, as you like shut down your computer, a lot of times it has like a loading bar.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of processing shutting down. So I was like, I'm going to wait for this to go off because I don't think it shuts down properly if you don't let the screen properly turn off first before you shut it.
Debatable.
Well, I mean, it is debatable, but that's what I was thinking. So I clicked the shutdown, and usually this goes really quick, but it was taking a while this time. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait a little bit. I'm like, it's like a minute, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm like, this is taking a while. So I was like, I was going to fill up my water bottle after doing all this, but instead I'll just go now. I'll go down this very long hallway, fill up my water bottle, come back, and I'm sure it'll be shut off. No, it's still going. And going and going and going. I think you texted me during this time. You're like, "Are we going to do the dang thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we'll
I said, "Are we doing this or not?"
Yeah. And we already clarified earlier that we were doing this. We were going to record the pod, but I was like, "Yes, I'm about to leave work," and I was still waiting and waiting and waiting, and then finally, after about 15 minutes, it did shut off, and I'm like.
Finally.
Why were you being so indecisive today, computer? Like I just clicked shut down. Why?
Lots of reasons,
what's the issue with you? Were you like nervous? Like what is the deal? What is grinding your gears that you don't want to turn off for me?
Should have smashed it in the parking lot.
I almost did. I was so close. But also it was in my backpack, and to smash it, I would have had to do a back flop.
What?
Or I would have had to take it out of my backpack and throw it.
Well, do that.
But the quicker way would have been the back flop, which might have hurt. Yeah.
You should have RKO'd it.
That would have been something else as well. But those are my 2 grinding my gears, and they both happened this evening.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Pretty cool.
They both happened this evening.
I know. And I think it's now time to get into our main segment.
Do you have a main segment sound?
We don't, because they change a little bit each week. Wait. Actually, I do have one. Wait for it.
No. Don't play the one I think you're going to play.
I'm not going to play this one. So here it is, our main segment.
I run the slowest mile.
So yes, we're back to our main segment.
I knew you were going to play that.
I know you did. But basically, we're going to blind rank the top 10 replacements for Dak Prescott.
We're sad.
Who can turn this season around for the Cowboys so that they will not get the 11th pick, but yet maybe make the playoffs and win the Super Bowl? Because obviously they can't do it with Dak, and he's out for the season with injuries. But I asked AI, give me 10 suggestions on who...
I need another brewski for
could
this.
Be, Number 2, thank you. That one is courtesy of Emily Abbott. So shout out, Emily. Thank you again.
Every time I drink one, I'll shout you on the podcast.
Or if you're just drinking at home, shout out, Emily.
Pour one
You'll
out.
just yell it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I asked AI for some suggestions, and I'm not going to pick these. I'm not going to blind rank these because I got to read them off.
Yeah.
But Dane will blind rank the top 10 best individuals to replace Dak Prescott and take the Cowboys to the promised land this year.
Hello, I'm Dane.
So there will be 10 of these. I'll read them off one at a time. I will keep I'll keep a running list just so we know who you put where. Once again, I'm writing them all down as we speak. 4, 5, 6, 7 comes after that. And then we have 8. Dang it. 8. Nope. 9. And then finally we have 10. Okay.
Pantalones.
Are you ready, Dane?
I like to go.
Okay. So the first individual to replace Dak, Tony Romo.
Oh, number 1. Easy.
Going
number 1. I love Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo is my favorite Cowboy of all time.
Wow. That is wild that you were that quickly to pick Tony.
Number
for
1.
His blind
Put him in
rankings.
there. If you put him in there, we're winning the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Do you want
Easy.
me to read off what the great AI gave us next to each of these individuals?
Yeah.
Okay, well they put a familiar face for Cowboys fans stepping back onto the field. Wasn't that so creative by AI?
Yeah, because AI can suck it.
Number 2, Batman.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman can suck it.
Batman, they had Gotham's Dark Knight could bring some dramatic flair to the field.
No, he's from New York. He's clearly a Giants fan, and we don't tolerate no Giants fans in this house.
That's true. Number 3, LeBron James.
9.
That doesn't surprise me.
LeBron's the worst.
Would LeBron have been 10 if I said him before Batman?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It had with his athleticism and football background, he could give it a shot.
He's got nothing to do with it. He'd throw the ball into his face.
But Batman does?
Batman knows what he can do with himself.
Okay. Next individual, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Combining charisma and athletic prowess in a fun, hypothetical scenario.
He's a liberal.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll put him at 5.
5. The Rock. Okay.
Michael Fuller's a liberal.
Oh man, we're getting off the rails here. Next individual, Andrew Luck.
Ooh.
I know, the former Colts QB making a surprising return to football.
Andrew Luck was really good back then.
It was.
Give me number 2.
I thought you might go there with him. Yeah, he's honestly, if he was said earlier, he should have been most likely the number 1
Absolutely
pick.
not. Tony Romo was going to be number 1 no matter what.
I don't know about that. Okay, next individual, Bugs Bunny.
I like Bugs Bunny.
With his cartoon physics and cleverness, he'd certainly be entertaining to watch.
Bugs Bunny is Mark, my father's favorite cartoon character. So give me number 4, Bugs Bunny.
Number 4, okay. So currently, you have Tony Romo number 1.
Obviously.
Andrew Luck number 2. Bugs Bunny and Rock at 4 and 5. And then LeBron James and Batman at 9 and 10.
Obviously.
So you still have 3, 6, 7, and 8 left.
3, 6, 7, and 8.
The next person is Tom Brady.
Oh.
The retired GOAT could come back for one last epic season.
There's a love-hate there with Dane for Tom Brady.
You would love to see him on the Cowboys, though, at one point.
I love the way he thinks. I hate that he kept winning so much. So, number 3.
Which is surprising because you don't want to win if you're a Cowboys fan.
Anybody but Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Well, number 8, Tim Tebow.
Oh, dang it. I love Tim Tebow.
Bringing his unique style and flair back to the QB position.
I don't care. Tim Tebow would lead us to the promised land.
He would. And also lead all of them to Christ as well.
Exactly. That's the promised
Yeah,
land.
so you can do 6, 7, or 8 for Tim Tebow.
6.
Okay. Well, you have 2 more left. The next one is Peyton Manning.
Oh, dang it. I love Peyton Manning.
Bringing his football IQ and legendary status to Dallas.
7.
Oh, man. I'm really glad they started out with Tony Romo just to mess up all
Doesn't
your
matter.
picks.
Tony Romo would have been number 1 no matter what.
No, it doesn't sound
Out
like
of
it.
everybody here, I would
Are
have
you
picked
sure?
Tony
Because
Romo.
the last person is Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
That's perfect.
He's
Hey,
got the
yeah.
confidence of not the experience. And you see the mountains over there? I can throw it over them.
I can throw it over in the mountains.
Yeah, so he goes at number 8.
For sure.
Wow.
Tony Romo is still number 1 in my redraft.
Okay, well, we're going to read them off again. For number 10, we have Batman. Number 9, LeBron James. Number 8, Uncle Rico. Number 7, Peyton Manning. Number 6, Tim Tebow. Number 5, The Rock. Number 4, Bugs Bunny. Number 3, Tom Brady. Number 2, Andrew Luck. And the number one guy to take the Cowboys to the promised land like he always did as a player is Tony Romo.
Tony Romo can get it done. I promise you that. Here's the thing.
How many playoff games did they win with Tony Romo?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
did he ever win one game?
I think he won one.
Shout out.
It was in 20. Actually, if only we had the internet.
We don't, though. That's what's really cool about the podcast. You don't actually listen to us through the internet. We are secretly hiding in each one of your ears. And I didn't want you to be scared, but it is the truth.
Tony won 2.
Oh, nice. He won 2 championships.
2 wins, 4 losses.
Those are good numbers.
That was great.
I mean, that's more wins than Dak has in playoffs.
In his playoff, he had a 61% completion percentage. Not great. However, he had 1,316 yards, aka John 316 yards, and then 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 93 passer rating. That's pretty good. That's not terrible. So what I'm saying is Tony Romo easily leads us to the promised land. The only one I regret from that list is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He should have been 8. Everybody else should have been moved up 1.
Okay. There we go.
That's the only thing I regret from that list.
Okay. We'll go with that. So yeah, that was our main segment. Let us know how Dane did. If he had any other picks that you think you would have flip-flopped around, who would your number one pick have been? If it's not one of these individuals, let us know. It can be anyone that's not a current player. I had to make that what's the word?
You had to take that out. You had to omit it.
Take that out of consideration. Yeah. That's the word. Because originally they gave me ideas like Aaron Rodgers and other guys like that. I'm like, they're already playing. So you can't have those people on your team. Also, Patrick Mahomes, he's not leaving the Chiefs to go to the Cowboys.
Patrick Mahomes is a bum. Look at his stats this year. He has more interceptions than touchdowns.
It is kind of wild. And somehow they're undefeated.
Well, it's Andy Reid. I'm telling you. Like, if it wasn't for Andy Reid,
and the guy blocking the kick the other day.
If you're telling me the NFL is not scripted, I'm losing my mind watching that game.
How do you script that?
The entire left side of that line didn't block. So I'm talking to like 5 to 6 guys didn't block, coincidentally.
Unreal. He had to do a crazy dive and he barely got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from any Chiefs fans ever again whenever I see the entire team rig it to where the Chiefs can win. Unreal.
This got to kind of briefly touch on some of this football talk that we're doing. I saw another player from the Packers has gone to the Jets. Yes, they have signed Anders Carlson, the former kicker who kind of ruined our playoff chances last year. So shout out to the Jets taking all our leftovers.
Bring back Brett Maher.
Brett Favre?
Brett Maher.
Brett Favre.
But also Brett Favre.
Yeah, both of them.
Instead of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Both the Bretts. Brett Favre would have been an interesting individual to have there. I mean, you could have had a lifetime supply of genes.
He would have been 8 because he steals money from people in Mississippi.
Yeah, steals from the poor and gives to the rich.
Exactly.
That's like Robin Hood or Hood Robin.
They call me Robin Hood. Yes, I'm robbing you and your hood.
Yep. Bring it back. But yes, that was our main segment. Let us know how it went.
Nice.
Besides that main segment, we also have something else that we do week after week after week that we've now done what will be 38 times. And Dane, why am I talking when this is your time?
Because I'm unhinged.
But let us know what is happening right now.
So for those of you driving right now, it's very irresponsible for you to take in this content while driving. So you might as well go ahead and pull over.
Don't listen and drive.
Yeah, don't listen and drive. Go ahead and pull over and take out your notepad. And if you're walking, sit down, take off your backpack, take out your notepad, put away your crunchy taco, because it's time for Dane's Manifesto. And this week on Dane's Manifesto, what we're doing is I thought about what could possibly happen. So whenever I referenced...
what could possibly happen? That's what I thought about.
So when I referenced Joe Peck earlier, he says some crazy things. We won't repeat some of the things he says. They're not appropriate for the airwaves.
It would be marked as explicit.
Yeah, literally.
That would be wild. Just mark one of our episodes as explicit because I can do that. Funny. And we just don't get there.
Nah. But... So he'll say crazy things, and then he'll be like, Dane, do you think I'm crazy? And I say, yeah. And then he goes, why? And I say, do you listen to the things you say? And then he goes, do you think anybody else thinks I'm crazy? And I'm like, yeah, everyone thinks you're crazy, Joe. So then I started thinking, am I crazy? And so Who better to tell me if I'm crazy than BuzzFeed? So
Okay.
we're taking an Am I Crazy quiz, and I took some of the...
Did you already take it?
No, I took some of the less fun questions out of here. I'm going to read you some of the more fun ones. So the first one is, have you by chance enjoyed an ice cold Diet Mountain Dew lately? The answers are yes, but likely in a normal way. Yes, in a racist way. Can't say that I have. And the last one is, I only drink regular Mountain Dew, cowards.
I feel like you're number 5 there.
I am number 4. That's the one I'm going to pick.
Number 4.
That one was great. And so now we go on to our next question. Okay.
Can you only select a few and it'll give you an answer still?
No, I've already answered the other ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I get it.
I do lots of prep for this podcast.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So the next question is, okay, but are you a Midwest princess? So
yes.
A, I like corn, so yes. B, if my time as a venture capitalist taught me anything about the Midwest, then yes, I am. C, ope. Or D, I don't know what this means. So I'm going to take the venture capitalist one.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a venture capitalist.
You're a venture capitalist as you're telling everybody, like, drop out of school, drop out of college.
Drop out of college and become a Midwest princess, just like me.
And Chapel Roan.
Don't clip that.
Chapel Roan. What?
Don't clip that. When I said drop out of college and become a Midwest princess, just like me.
Okay. Let's go, babe.
That's crazy. Next question. When you're not thinking about anything, but you're thinking about blank, when your birth certificate or where is your birth certificate or passport is, the Fergie performance on the Today Show and did cartwheels while singing.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Taking people's rights away.
I'm curious how you're going to go about this one, Dane.
Look at all those chickens.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't go any of the racist picks. That's not ideal.
That last one was crazy. Next question.
What is this quiz for again?
BuzzFeed.
But what's it going to tell you?
Am I crazy?
Okay. Yep.
How do you feel about cats? A, beautiful creatures that should be cherished and loved.
Nope.
B, they're a symbol of America's declining fertility rate.
Possibly.
What?
Possibly.
C, very cute and cuddly.
Nope.
Or D, meow meow.
It sounds like 2 is your answer.
Meow meow it is.
What?
That's what we're taking.
But you don't like cats.
I like cats.
You do?
Yeah.
But you always talk about how you hate Lindsay's cats.
I hate Lindsay's cats because they're ugly.
Oh, because they're owned by Lindsay.
Yeah, they're owned by Lindsay.
Okay.
And Lindsay grossly overfeeds them, even though she controls how much food they eat.
Well, that's because they schmow.
Here's the thing. Here's another thing about Lindsay's cats. Sometimes they'll meow at her until she turns on the bathtub water so they can get a drink.
Wow, those are bad cats.
Yeah, I know. And they'll keep meowing until she does it. And she does it.
Well, Dana does the same thing.
Daniel won't do it.
No. He meows till she turns on the water so he can get a drink.
In a lot of ways. No. No, Lindsay just tells him to get over his disease.
That's the best way to do it.
She told me that about cancer, too.
Well, you're doing pretty good so far.
All right.
So shout out.
Next question is...
How many questions is this?
I think there's only 2 more. So...
Ooh, too soon.
Dang it. Would you ever get a name of a politician tattooed on your forehead?
You would.
A, and there's only 2 answers this one.
Oh.
A, ... no. Or B, yes. Caca! That's literally what it says.
I think I'm leaning towards the first for you.
Number 2.
No,
yes,
you
caca!
would not. You would not. You wouldn't do it. You're so silly. You wouldn't do that, Dane.
So silly. The next one is...
You get Coolidge. Eisenhower.
Calvin Coolidge.
Just something that's like way too many letters.
Next one is just choose an emoji.
What are the emojis? Describe them for us.
It's the angry face emoji, the smiling with blushy cheeks emoji, the I don't know white girl emoji, and the heart cat eyes emoji.
Ooh, which one are you going to pick?
White girl.
That's pretty accurate. Like, what is this here for?
Yeah.
So you're just going to have your hands up like, what?
Yeah. Which book are you not banning? To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
Good book.
The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood.
Get rid of it. I'm kidding.
A Court of Thorns by Roses and
Rosa Parks.
No, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah Mayas. Or
no, it's Guns N' Roses. They were a band.
True. Or the one that I'm actually not banning, which is this last one, Hillbilly Eulogy by J.D. Vance. That's the one we're picking.
Wait. it said you had to ban one of them.
Which one are you not banning?
Oh, not banning.
So
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
banning
okay.
hillbilly
Okay. Shout
eulogy.
out. Yep. Shout out.
Finally, do you think pineapple belongs on pizza?
Yes.
A.
Yes.
LOL. Yes, I
Yes.
do.
Yes.
B.
Yes.
No way. LOL.
Yes.
C.
Yes.
Depends on my mood.
Yes.
Or D. Pineapple
Yes.
on pizza is not American. It's Hawaiian.
Put that upside down pineapple on that pizza.
Unfortunately, I'm taking pineapple is not on pizza is not American. It's Hawaiian because that's funnier.
Honestly, I don't think I
I
heard
love
that one.
pineapple on pizza, but that's funny.
I don't think I heard that. That's funny.
It says I'm normal. What? Congrats.
Wow.
You are like vanilla ice cream, but only when it gets a little melty and soupy. And use the default iPhone ringtone. You love to dance, but can't keep a beat to save your life. Your idea of wild is... your idea of a wild night is watching the dinner party episode of The Office and getting a solid 8 hours of REM sleep in. This is good. Trust me.
I did one of those last two things the other night, and I'll let you guess which one it was.
You got wild.
No. What were the last two things?
You definitely didn't get 8 hours of sleep.
So what was the other thing?
You watched a dinner party episode of The Office.
Yes, I did.
Which some people say is top tier comedy.
It is amazing. It is so funny.
It's
I love the
ridiculous.
bloopers.
It's ridiculous.
So yeah, I splurged. We got a flat screen or the big screen. It's like,
Didn't he rip it off the TV
no, he's
or
like,
wall?
It were tracks.
I've seen that.
Oh, it's such a good
I
episode.
can't believe I'm normal.
I think that this was Dane's manifesto.
Yeah.
What was your point again?
The point is, I'm not crazy, guys. Everything I say is fact. I run the slowest mile. I didn't say that. That's AI generated.
Oh yeah. That's AI generated.
Yeah, obviously. I don't even sound like that.
You get 38 parts in, it just starts going downhill. You're starting to sound like Jack Holmgren over here.
No, Jack's jokes were never funny.
They were sometimes.
No.
I just want to point out they were funny sometimes.
Hey, listen, they were either not
Okay, wait,
funny.
let's end this segment and get to the next one. So what are we ending?
We are ending the 38th part of Dane's manifesto.
Jack, he's doing good.
Jack's jokes are either not funny or racist. They
Yes,
can't.
it's hard to be
Not
funny.
funny and racist.
I don't know where I'm going with this. He just has to send us a lot, and we don't know what he's going to send week after week. Sometimes we've laughed, sometimes we've cried, sometimes we've been like, should we put that on there? And then other times we ask Alvaro, and he's like, yeah, you shouldn't put that on there.
Hey,
so
guess who's last in the Until Next Week Fantasy Football League?
I think Alvaro's tied.
It's Alvaro.
Yeah.
Trade me all your players, Alvaro.
I don't know if they would help you too much.
No, they're not really.
Yeah. But anyway, we're back with another joke with Jack. We're going to listen to it. Hopefully it makes us laugh. If it doesn't, I don't know what we'll do. I mean, we say this every week, but maybe this will be the week that Jack does redeem himself. So here we go.
Why do bicycles fall over? Because they're too tired. Like when Dane loses to Lindsay a foot race, he's too tired.
I've never lost to Lindsay anything. First off, the only thing I've lost to her in is being a girl
First one to
and
get pregnant.
She is the first one to get pregnant.
And that's something you're never going to get pregnant.
That's the thing. I'm never getting pregnant. Mainly because of cancer.
Bet. But I know she always does beat you because
I run the slowest mile.
Yeah.
She's punched me before. One time I poked her and she punched me right in the tumors.
Facebook?
No, that's a poke, you meatball.
I poke people on Facebook quite a bit.
Yeah, I bet you flirt with Lauren that way, don't you?
I poke two people that I know from Kanakuk from back in the day, someone I swam with in high school, and I think a fourth person who listens to the Ghostrunners.
I met a guy named Jimmy from Kanakuk today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is it Neutron?
No, some old dude who wants to do camp out.
Cody
at
Davis.
church.
That was the other one. Ghostrunners.
Dang it.
Sorry. I had to
Unreal.
think.
Well, now it's time for other
okay.
responses.
Yeah.
Because Jack's joke sucks.
He's doing the best he can.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
That's not very nice. You didn't need to call him stupid for that.
No, Florida's great.
Okay.
Florida voted the right way.
Also, I was going to read this. He gave some episode 100 ideas. He put jumping to conclusions. Do squat jumps for 1 minute while debating on the podcast about a stupid topic like the Cowboys.
I'll go ahead and say we're not doing that one.
He put also, if you all didn't play the game 99 on episode 99, I'm going to be disappointed. Well, we didn't.
Because we got that response with like 2 days time and to get Michael from Kansas City to here and a deck of cards.
Yeah. He also put top 100 people ranked. No prep beforehand, just do it on the fly.
That would be great. Another person.
And they put draft your top 5 episodes of the pod so far. I don't know if I
don't remember them.
I don't either. That's not a great one for us to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, me announcing cancer was crazy.
I mean, you announced it. Yeah, I wouldn't rank that as a top 5.
That spiked our views.
I mean, for that one, everybody was like, I got to listen. And then they turned it off because they didn't want to hear my voice.
Sad.
It was a little disappointing for me. It was a hard time for me, especially.
Everybody was just sad. Yeah. I'm so hungry. All right, go on.
Okay, well, episode 98, we had some responses on the Spotify comment section. One of them was from Allie Hoopy. She put the fact that Church Clap wasn't even mentioned as an honorable mention during this draft is problematic.
Let's talk about Church Clap.
I play pickleball every week. I'm extremely mediocre, but I challenge Dane to a hypothetical game of pickleball any day.
I'm the best there ever was.
and because you brought that up, Allie Hoopy, I did think of some other quick honorable mention wedding songs, and then we can discuss what you wanted to discuss.
Right.
Because originally I played more just like what everybody would hear at a wedding.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the Christian sphere, because they're different kinds of weddings.
You hate Christians?
That's not even close. What in the world, man? But here's where the others that I had for honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I'm Turnt by Lecrae. Because I rap every single word of it. Fun fact, I do know every single word of I'm Turnt.
Dang it.
Church Clap. It is a good one to dance to because you get to do the same dance
Church Clap
47 times in a row.
That's what I'm saying. It's
and,
so boring.
Hey, let me finish. And then I had Cray Button by Family Force 5.
Never heard of that.
It's good. That's all I gotta say. Just look it up. I don't want to look it up right now, but it gets you hype. Also, Chainsaw by Family Force 5.
Never heard that.
Both solid songs. We have Dum Dum by Tadashi featuring Lecrae.
What are you listening to?
This was like 2008 range.
Yeah.
Big at Kanakuk. They had a full dance for it. You kind of did like the Dougie a little bit.
Ooh, I'll do the Dougie.
It was kind of nice. That's what we did. Year 3000, Jonas Brothers.
I can get behind that.
Everybody can scream it. I also like to say, I don't know if I've ever said this on the pod, but when they're like, in your great granddaughter, she's doing fine. I always yell when they're like, your great granddaughter. And I yell, how's she doing? I yell that as loud as I can. And then they're like, she's doing fine. And I'm like, yes.
She's doing fine.
It is fun. I also put Hit the Quan.
Oh, yeah.
I got into that song like 2014 range.
Hit the Quan.
Get down, swing your arms.
That one's crazy.
I had a big Hit the Quan phase. Sadie Hawkins Dance.
That's a song?
It is. It is good.
I know what a Sadie Hawkins dance is, but
you
didn't know it was a song.
You need to look up the song. It's from like Reliant K or something.
Ooh.
It's solid. And then, I thought of another one.
Okay.
Bop. You know?
Bop. Bop. It's like by the Beatles or something?
No. Bop. 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 Doo. Wop.
Yeah.
Doo da. Bop. Boo. Bop.
You're thinking of a Katy Perry song.
No, that's not it. This is like a boy band. Then they're like 14 years old back in the day. It was by here. I'll tell you who it's by really quick. This is important content.
How about I'm Just a Girl?
Bop.
I'm just a girl.
It's by Hanson.
Hanson.
That's who it's by. It's a good song, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. And then the final one I had before you can start ranting about whatever is "Coming in Hot" by Lecrae and Andy Mineo. It is pretty hype.
That one got burnt into the ground.
It was so big. 2018. I was at Kanakuk working for my first summer, and I was off for 24 hours, and he dropped it within that 24 hours. And by the next lunch, I was already hearing on the speakers.
Exactly.
It hit hard, quick.
That song got burnt into the ground. They brought it back up, burnt it again. They ran over it with a truck, threw it in a lake, brought it back out, dried it off, burnt it again, and then played it some more.
And it's still good.
No. Like, it was a good song for the first 1,000 times I heard it.
It hit very hard.
Like, white people, why do you guys want to destroy every song that is halfway decent?
It was played a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still a good song.
Man.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast because we still alive. No big. I feel like Pac. I shoot my shot. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm coming in hot.
That's kind of a crazy bar right there. I'm like Pac, shoot my shot because he was killed in
and then
a
he makes
drive-by.
the gun sound.
Yeah.
And then coming in hot. It is, and for most Christians,
They don't get it.
they don't know
They
any
don't know
of the
what that
context.
means.
There
Yeah.
are some wild bars
Yeah.
in some songs, especially by Andy Mineo.
Yeah.
He says some wild stuff. Well, even in that song, like,
What's that song where he goes?
well, he's like, they keep asking when me and my wife going to have some kids. Right now, we just practice it.
That's crazy.
And all the 12-year-olds are shouting that at the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
They're like, woo!
There's one where
So many bars.
Shouty got it with, or it's like
Apple bottom jeans,
No.
boots with the fur.
close.
Yeah,
I wish.
yeah.
No, he's like fighting with your jeans because Shouty got it like that.
Oh.
And I was like, whoa, whoa.
Oh, no. That's the one with Lecrae also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which I listened to that and then I heard that bar and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, that is a good song. Let's see. I think that is from, I think it's Been About It.
Yeah, it's been about it.
Yeah.
Where he says, fighting with the jeans because you got it like that. Been about it. Glory to the Father.
Here.
Says that and then says glory to the Father two sentences later. It's crazy.
Oh, here. I'll find the exact words for you. Oh, no. Okay, here's what.
No.
I just bought her flowers on a weekday. Oh. Baby, why would I cheat? You my cheat day. You a treat. That's right. You a snack. Fighting with your jeans because you got it like that. Well, okay, tell me what y'all fake mad about today. And I'm great because I remember when I ain't have a way. On a date, only had enough to pay for matinee. Now I'm straight. Every morning feeling like a Saturday. Well, they do nothing. Got a lot to say. How you never had COVID. You still got no taste. Saw a girl I used to date. She pretended we was friends. She like, OMG, no, it's been a minute. Tell me where you been, huh? Been about it, hey?
Been about it.
Yeah. There's
crazy.
There's some good bars. There's another one that someone dropped and it was talking about where did they say the COVID vaccine started?
From the moon.
No, that
Wuhan.
wasn't it.
Wuhan, China.
There, I think Andy Mineo has a line about that too.
That's crazy.
Wuhan lyric. It's wild. No, it's No Big Deal featuring Andy Mineo.
Oh, no big deal.
Yeah, they had a song called Willie.
Dang it.
And let me see. You can keep talking.
Well, it's just ridiculous. Some of these songs are just wild. And I used to love reading rap songs like what you just read right there, but like secular rap songs. And then I would read them to my old coworkers and they'd be like, oh, that's really wild and inappropriate, actually. So what I'm saying is, while you're at home right now, go ahead and look up your favorite rap song and then look up exactly what they're saying in the song. And it's just crazy. I looked up Get Low for my coworkers and it was crazy town.
Yeah. I found the line. I believe this part is by Andy Mineo.
Okay.
He said, I already know what you want. I don't want to hear you rapping in your new song. Rather take a street food tour through Wuhan.
Oh, no.
Because y'all all about as solid as udon. Who want what? My jewels untucked, my mood unstuck, my barbershop ain't open, so I'm too uncut. Ooh. I thank God with 2 arms up, I moved on up and still ain't got nothing left to prove. What's up? Hey.
That's crazy.
The rather take a street food tour through Wuhan was wild.
That is crazy. I don't know, man. How do we even get on this topic?
Because we're talking about all the songs coming in hot, and then we went down this route because of the wild lyrics.
Yeah, so true.
This is what we do here. We go down rabbit holes. Did you have any thoughts on Church Clap, or was it basically the same ideas coming in hot?
Church Clap is boring because it's just the same, like hop on one foot, hop on the other.
Hop, 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 clap, 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 turn, and do that 18 times.
Yeah, and I'm just like...
I wish there was more to it.
There needs to be like 3 parts more.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't just the exact same thing over and over.
Yeah.
It's bad if you can learn a dance
in
that
less
you've
than 5
never heard
minutes.
before and you can catch it by the end of the song.
Yeah.
It's too simple.
When I heard it, I was like, I caught it by the end of the song.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm an expert in Church Clap now.
Yeah.
And I did it 3 times
and I'm
roughly.
like, yeah.
And now I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going to dance to this
Same
song
thing
anymore.
with the Cupid Shuffle. I'm like, it's a great song. Don't get me wrong.
And some are
but
too complicated.
I wish there was more you could do with it. And that's why you got to add some creativity here and there.
Some are too complicated. That one where you get to sit on the ground, the Fishing in the Dark song by Nitty Gritty. Mm-hmm. The Nitty Gritty Band. Like that one.
You're doing the gritty?
No. Mm-hmm. That one's the perfect amount of complicatedness. That's how it should be. If you know, you know. Go to a barn dance.
I also just remembered that we were reading comments here. And
Yes.
Jack Holmgren put, this is probably the only time there has been more singing on the Until Next Week podcast than the Man Wagon podcast. Step it up, Joshua and Vaughn. Also, I voted for Dane. His wedding reception music was far superior. Well, we'll look at the polls, Jack, and see who's truly superior.
Man, that's funny.
Angela Birdwell put, ideas for episode 100. Read off your top 100 moments of the pod in less than 1 minute.
I don't even know 100 moments from the pod.
You could... It's hard enough to say 100 words in less than a minute.
So, yeah, I don't know if we could do that.
Yeah, so we'll see. She put drink 100 sips of Mountain Dew during the episode.
We might be able to do that.
That's possible.
Might be able to do that.
Sing 100 words of your favorite Christmas songs.
I can't sing my favorite Christmas song. It's inappropriate.
Okay. Oh, man.
It's called "'Tis the Season" by
I remember that one.
by Jock Beats. Yeah.
You just bleep out some of them.
Santa shoots Jack Frost in the end.
And then she put do a devotion on Psalm 100.
I could do that.
And then Joshua Schmitz put the other guys might be the funniest movie I've seen. What movies do you guys think are on that level of comedy? Well, I've never seen the other guys.
The other guys is so funny.
It is funny. That's what I've heard from Joshua right now.
That's one of those movies I wish I could go back and see for the first time. Mm-hmm. That was really funny. And it was really awkward watching it with my parents. And so, because it was crazy, I can't even repeat the parts because they're crazy. But like, that's where, like when people yell, I'm a peacock, you gotta let me fly.
Yeah.
Do a desk pop. That's where that comes from. You shot Jeter.
Yep.
You should have shot A-Rod.
I think when I think about this scenario, I feel like I would want to watch like Parks and Rec or The Office for the first time again because those I laugh out loud. Again, they aren't movies, but those would be funny to see again or on that level of comedy. Also, I don't remember if I laughed a lot, but it's just a good movie, and I think there were some humorous moments. But like War Dogs, have you ever seen that movie?
I think I've seen it once.
Yeah, with like Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
and he's like the other guy.
He's big now, Miles Teller.
Yeah. I think that one
before
has.
He was big.
I think there were some funny moments in there as well, but more so, can't think of many movies, so I'd go with like The Office and Parks and Rec. So that's going to be my levels of comedy that are on the same level, but actually far superior to the other guys.
You never seen the other guys.
I know what I said. I said what I said.
Exactly.
So back to that poll, where Jack said you had the best picks.
I did.
The question was, who would you want to DJ your wedding based on today's song choices? You either had the choice between Dane or Samuel. And with 80% of the vote, 80, it was Samuel.
What the heck,
people? I believe Jack might have been one of the only people to vote for you. So shout out that I had the better picks.
I'm voting right now.
It won't make a difference
to
the overall results. And then finally, we have some past responses. Episode 96, Dane's Revenge Tour. Elizabeth Virgil put, I laughed out loud extra at this episode. The cartoon character comparisons, Dane's manifesto to check the ceiling of public restrooms. Laughing emoji. Psalm 103 is one of my favorite chapters.
It's goated.
It's so good. So good.
I remember that manifesto because that's the police report episode.
Yeah.
Where there's poop on the ceilings.
Honestly, the funniest one I can remember in recent memory is definitely when Lindsay was telling the story and also Danielle jumped on.
Oh, yeah.
That was
really funny.
That was hilarious. That might be one of my favorites we've ever done. But yeah, the poop was wild. And then also episode 97, Chilly When It's Chilly. Angela Birdwell put, I just got new glasses just last week. Went to 3 different stores to find some I liked. I haven't worn glasses in years. We have a fall tradition the day before Thanksgiving called Charcuterie Wednesday. We turn our kitchen island into a huge charcuterie board and invite friends over to eat and drink sparkling cider around the island. Always a good time.
That sounds like so much fun.
That actually does. Angela, invite us.
As you get
I don't
older,
think we can go down to Texas, but still.
You mean the homeland?
But you could get your scooter.
Ooh. And charcuterie board.
Ooh.
Charcuterie island.
Sorry, everybody. We're skipping Thanksgiving this year.
Listen, charcuterie, like that sounds amazing because like charcuterie board has like really good salami and other meat and cheese and then some other veggies and stuff with it. I'm just like, I'm snacking the whole time and I'm around people and we're drinking sparkling grape juice because that's what I would be drinking.
Yeah.
And I drink a whole bottle of sparkling grape juice every New Year's Eve, by the way. And that's coming up. I need to buy that.
Martinelli, I slam that stuff. So much sugar.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I
So
buy
much.
2 or 3 bottles every year, and I go through probably 1.5 bottles in that night. It's
so
crazy.
Good. So good.
New Year's Eve is the only time I stay up till 3 a.m. or later anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
In a full suit.
Same here.
Yeah.
And then one other I'll read from episode 46, which was Pickleballers. Jack Holmgren put 4 months ago. Top 3 favorite cereals are Apple Jacks, Lucky Charms, and Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. Can't decide which is number 1, though. I need to pray about this decision.
Cinnamon Toast Crunches.
Jack, have you made a decision since then? What have you decided? I need to know. So
this is the hard-hitting reporting that we do on this podcast.
Yes. and we're almost done. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more old responses from like really old episodes, all of which are from Jack for the most part. And we'll get to those in the upcoming weeks.
Hashtag cancel Jack. Bring it back.
Cancel Jack. Bring it back. Cancel Jack.
Bring it back. Cancel Jack. Bring it back.
Throw it back.
Oh,
Jack.
No,
sorry.
no.
Sorry.
That's kind of.
Yeah, I got to bleep that. You can't say that.
You told Jack to throw it back.
I know, but you can't say what you said. So I'm going to bleep. Gosh,
that's
kind of funny.
crazy.
But I get a bleep. I get a bleep again. So put in the comment section what you think we said. Maybe. Wrong answers only. How about that?
Wrong answers only.
So yeah, that's all our voice memos, Spotify Q&As. We don't have any Apple reviews because you haven't left any recently, so please do that. We're just getting out of sponsors of the week. This is going to be our longest episode ever. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, number 1, sponsor of the week. Dane, take it away.
So Jesus, he does it again and again and again and again and again and again for infinite times. And so I promised you guys that we were going to be doing week 2 of Fighting for Joy.
Of 4.
Of 4, yeah, in this series. And then, you know what happened? The paper that Dane needs is in his backpack.
Whoa. Dane.
What?
What happened?
Well, what happened was I left in my backpack, my work backpack.
No.
I just need to take a picture of it, and then I'll know, and then I can go off of that.
Better do it before episode 100.
You know what the crazy part was?
What?
I thought about it on Monday. I was like, I need to find that paper and just take a picture of it. That way I definitely have it for the podcast.
And you didn't do it?
No, I was in a meeting or something. Again, I'm in meetings all the time.
What a guy.
And things like that. I was at Kennecook meeting today, but that was crazy. Yeah.
Okay, well, we don't need to talk about that right now. But you get into Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
So I came up with something else for the people.
Oh.
And what that is, actually, it's one of 2 things, because I might end up talking about this as we go into this. But so
This just in, Ryan Helsley was reliever of the year for National League. Sorry, that was distracting.
He was first team all MLB.
Shout out.
So the verse is Luke 9:25, which is, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world and yet lose or forfeit their very self, or lose or forfeit their soul? Because that version is a little bit different. So what good is it for someone to gain the whole world and yet lose their soul? And so what this is talking about is like, why are you chasing after the things of this world when as Christians we know this is as bad as it gets, and the things on this earth, the things of this earth are fleeting and temporary. Our bodies are fleeting and temporary, and I've already talked about that, but the next spin that I have kind of on this is a question that we were both posed on Monday night, and the question is, can a Christian waste their life? Can a Christian waste their life? And at first I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, yeah, of course, you waste your life. And John Piper even wrote a book called Don't Waste Your Life.
I got it.
I have it as well.
Haven't read it.
Haven't read it either. But I've watched the sermon, so it's okay.
There we go.
But so then I was sitting there and I'm like, yeah, of course a Christian can waste their life. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, first thought is, well, Joe Hendricks, he's not going to ask this question for no reason. I'm like, and I feel like we're all sitting here thinking yes, but this is happening in a matter of seconds. And I'm like, but that's too obvious. I'm like, is there something deeper here? And so as I start to think about that, I start to think, the genuine Christians in the world, because there's a lot of people who identify as Christian who aren't Christian, but the genuine Christians, at the bare minimum in their life, they're seeking to fulfill the Great Commission, go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. If they're at bare minimum doing that, then I don't think any part of their life is a waste. I don't think like what they're doing is wasteful. And so I told Joe that. I said, yeah, I don't think it's a waste if a genuine Christian is going out and talking about Jesus. And I'm like, I don't see how that's a waste. And he goes, okay, yeah, well, how would you rephrase the question then? And I rephrased it as, can a Christian stunt their spiritual growth? And I said, yeah, of course you can, because the thing is, you can like say that you want these things, and God can provide opportunities for you to walk in those things, such as leadership or courage or wisdom. And if you don't meet God halfway, if you choose to metaphorically sit on the couch and eat cereal, then yeah, you're not going to grow in those spiritual disciplines. And then he goes on to ask the question of what is eternity? And I was like, oh man, like I'm sitting here and I'm like, this is one of them trick questions again. I'm like, what is it? And not where is it? What is it? And he starts to speak to how eternity has been put on man's heart. It's been put on our hearts, and the kingdom of God is at hand. That's one of the first things that Jesus says, repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand, meaning that Jesus is here. Like, we spend the whole Old Testament rebelling, and God saying there needs to be a redemptive way. And then the New Testament starts, Jesus is on the scene, and he says that the kingdom of God is at hand. And even in the Lord's Prayer on the Sermon on the Mount, let it be on earth as it is in heaven. So as Christians, we're part of the great rescue plan that God has for the world, where we are making disciples of all nations. And as we slowly are telling people over and over and over about Jesus, and having more people come to know who he is, or at least hear his gospel, then this is part of heaven coming to earth. And so that's a really interesting concept that he started to like shift our idea and our narrative on. And I was like, that's really interesting. And then it gets to the big point of like, yeah, maybe this is exactly like heaven's going to be on earth. And so maybe heaven is coming this way by the conversion of Christians. And then God's going to come and finish it, like the details one day whenever he returns, whenever Jesus returns. And it's like, I don't know what to think with that, but I love the question of can a Christian waste their life? And speaking to genuine followers of Jesus, because I don't even per se like the term Christian or religious, because that implies a set of rules in return for like a deed or something like that. And so I prefer people who are followers of Christ, or followers of Jesus, and people who practice the way, if you will.
Jefferson Bethke wrote a book once called Jesus Over Religion.
See?
That's my quick little excerpt. Keep going.
Yeah, Jesus over religion. And so, yeah, can a Christian waste their life? And so the verse with that, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world and yet forfeit their soul? Because the genuine Christians, like, yeah, you're enjoying like some of the really cool stuff in this world. Like even we talked about the charcuterie board there, like with friends, like that's awesome community and awesome fellowship with others. But when it comes down to it, like that's not going to be the thing that saves us. The thing that saves us is the blood of Jesus. And there's other things that we chase after. We chase after the wind constantly. That's what Ecclesiastes is about. And yet there's only one way, one Savior, one rescue plan. And we're all here to help usher in the kingdom of God. And so, yeah.
Let's go.
Jesus.
Good word, good word, good word. Number 1, sponsor of the week. Number 2, sponsors of the week. Jake, Trust, and Art, who we've already talked about twice. But buy his art if you want to.
Who tried to rob somebody at the mall, but then got robbed himself.
Jake's, it wasn't at the mall.
Oh.
It was at Hammond's Field.
At Hammond's Field.
And he's learning. He's learning. Jake's Body Shop, who's always getting swole. We saw him on Monday, too.
He's always out of town.
Always getting big, though.
True.
And then Reverend Banks.
Banks.
We did not see on Monday, but I'm sure he's just doing well.
Oh, yeah. He's out and about. He's around. He is doing many things, really.
Yes.
And I don't know what he's doing recently, but
many things, though.
I don't know. He had just gotten home whenever I was leaving for this. So this happens a lot.
He timed it well. He was like, when is Dane leaving? Because he did text me. He was like, hey, when are you guys doing this? Yeah. Okay, I'll wait until get home.
No. He goes, we watching football together tonight? And I said, we sure aren't.
Who played tonight?
The Commanders and the Eagles.
Yeah, who cares?
I turned it off because it was at halftime.
Yep. And then finally, our number 3 sponsor of the week is Emily Abbott.
Nice.
Shout out to you.
Mountain Dew is for you and the crew.
Yes, so it's Wake Up the Happiness is the Coca-Cola thing, but we're going to do that with Mountain Dew.
Shake up the happiness.
Shake up the happiness, but we're going to wake up the happiness with all this energy we are getting from the Mountain Dews and Capri Sun. So thank you for surprising us with this, Emily. You are the best.
Me happy.
I do have a clarification, though, from last week. I mentioned that it was her idea that we do the wedding song draft.
Of course.
I was incorrect. I was getting information from Lauren, who was talking to Emily about the podcast, and I thought Emily told her that we should do a rankings of wedding songs. But no, that was not from Emily. That was from Lauren. So I mixed it up. But Emily still gave us the Mountain Dew and Capri Sun, so we still got that from her. That is true. I know that. But then the idea for the wedding song draft was from Lauren. So I just want to get that out there. Want to clear the air for all of you who are still listening at the hour and 34-minute mark.
This sounds like you had some domestic problems over the past week.
What?
As in Lauren got mad.
No. I asked, I think, her, I brought it up, and I was like, that was a good idea by Emily. And she's like, it was me. I'm like, I mixed that up. I'm sorry. I'm going to get clarified.
She sounds pissed.
No, she's not. Gosh. But yeah, that was our other little update for number 3, sponsor of the week, Emily Abbott. So shout out. Final thoughts, fun facts, etc. There are no fun facts other than the fact that we are going to episode 100 next week. So if you have any other ideas you want to send in, if you want to send in any other voice memos, send in anything, do that, and we will do that on the episode 100.
We're giving away the shirt that I wear next week, unless I forget and I wear a shirt I like.
Will we?
Then
I thought we just went through that we weren't going to get like used clothing from people.
We're not getting used
Unless
clothing
it's
from
LeBron
people.
James.
We're sending used clothing.
Oh, there we go. Here's my dirty laundry. Please send it back once you clean it.
Samuel will mail it to you.
Yeah.
I forgot to mail birthday cards today. Dang it.
The worst. But yeah, we will probably record sometime, which when you're listening to it, when this releases, we'll probably record on like Thursday.
Maybe.
Most likely. Maybe Friday. Somewhere in there. So
I don't know.
Please, if you send us anything, send it before that. So that way we can incorporate that potentially into episode 100 of the Until Next Week podcast. But before that, just make sure, leave us those 5-star reviews, leave us those voice memos, follow our Instagram and TikTok. If you want to make clips for us, reach out to us. That'd be kind of cool because again, Joshua Schmitz of the Main Wagon podcast, it's a busy dude. So
I don't believe it.
We're not calling him out, but I don't know what we're doing then. He doesn't like our salary of $0.00 when he has no time, but it's okay. But also Friday Pickleball. Samuel, 14434 if you need 2 pickleball paddles for, I believe, $98 or $138. A great stocking stuffer, or great for Thanksgiving or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or New Year's or Valentine's Day or President's Day or Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day. Peoples. I'm
Why do you hate the Native Americans?
No, I just pronounced it wrong. And any of those other days, it is great for. So buy those pickleball paddles with the code Samuel14434. Also, Dane. He's a ministry. He needs your support. Follow the link in the bio to support Dane and his ministry, and then send him a DM on Instagram or the Until Next Week podcast, a DM on Instagram, so that way they can track it properly. Besides that, keep telling your friends if you enjoy the podcast, because obviously if you are here right now, you do, or you're being tortured. I don't know. Hopefully you enjoy this. Do you enjoy this, Dane?
I enjoy lots of things, really, mostly molding the young minds that are listening to this podcast.
Are we putting that mold in the minds of young people?
You're going to have to listen to Dane's manifesto.
That is true. But also, just again, thank you again for listening. Episode 100 is coming next week. Hopefully we re-record it.
I thought Dane's manifesto was funny.
It was good. I forgot kind of what it was, but I will listen to it later when I edit.
I took the BuzzFeed quiz.
That was it. That was it. But we should end this episode.
All right, people. If you're listening to me right now, go listen to one song by Chris Brown. I run the slowest mile. I never said that.
And on that note, this has been episode 99 of the Until Next Week podcast.
I run the fastest mile.